to Sunday Scaries. We are going to have a guest tonight, and I'm so excited. My dear friend Taylor, tcozy333 on Twitch, and we are going to be talking about everything and what that moon do. I'm going to invite her now, and really excited for tonight, and can't wait to get things started with you. And let me just go in here and find Taylor and send her an invite. We got all the logistics worked out earlier, so hopefully this works. And I'm gonna send her an invite. Technology. We love to see it, it's technology. Invite a guest. Queen. Taylor. Alright. Let's see. Turn this on. Good. Great. I invited her. And I'm on both screens now. Let me, for mine, turn off this one till she comes on. All right. I invited her. She's loading. And while we wait, we're gonna play a little song to kick us off tonight. Tonight's session is all about soothing the Sunday Scaries, because we all get them, especially if you work a muggle job. I'm gonna read you some statistics that I found. These are legit statistics about how anxious people actually get. So I was like, what is there a need for? And I found there's a need to quell the Sunday Scaries. So today we're going to talk all about how to do that. And I'm also, in case you didn't know, facilitator of a modality called the paradox process, which is a renegade mental health modality. CBT adjacent, DBT adjacent, EMDR cousin, and it's all about reprogramming the mind to function in a more optimal way and to manifest the life that you want, to take back your power, to be in the driver's seat, to be the hero of your journey instead of the martyr thinking that life is happening to you, because it's not. We're co-creating our reality all the time. And the paradox process really gives you tools, puts them in your hands, puts the exercises in your hands for how to do that. So Taylor and I are going to do a little bit of the work that I do in sessions with my clients of the paradox process tonight as well. So if you've been curious about the paradox process, this is the place to be. This is a little sampling of what a session is like with me. So that being said, the Sunday Scaries facts are: a LinkedIn survey of U.S. workers found 75% of the people who were in the survey experienced Sunday Scaries, anticipatory anxiety before the work week. And I know that all of my clients have this. And another survey from CBS News reported that 80% of U.S. professionals feel anxiety on Sunday night about the upcoming work week. And in a poll of U.S. adults, the average American experiences a Sunday Scaries 36 times a year. So that's about 3 times a month. So 3 out of 4 weekends. There's one weekend a year where they're like, I'm doing all right. 3 out of 4 weekends a month. So yeah, 3 or 4 times a month. That's about 3 out of 4 weekends. So 3 out of 4 weekends. They're having, and it's probably because there's a Monday holiday on most months. So they're like, Memorial Day, Labor Day, Columbus Day, I'm doing okay because I don't have to go to work. So, and a YouGov poll that was from study finds, and then a YouGov poll finds that among Americans that work with work or school obligations, 14% say they get the Sunday Scaries every week, while another 15% say almost every week. So that's a high statistic. We don't want to be going into our week with a sense of dread. So tonight, I'm here for you to try and quell the dread. And my other dream on Twitch is to be, the Delilah of Twitch. And if you remember Delilah, she's still going, by the way. We Googled it in my last Twitch stream, that Delilah is still on the air. She's still crushing it. She's still doing her thing, very like John Tesh. Apparently there's a YouTuber called Delilah as well, but that's not who we're referring to. We are referring to Delilah, the radio personality, like Sleepless in Seattle, where he writes in and talks about, or calls in about how sad he is and turns his life around from that. So my goal is to be here to impart wisdom and advice. And if you're in the chat watching, feel free to write in with any of your questions, comments, concerns. Taylor has to restart her computer. It's okay. So let's play a little song that I have been enjoying listening to. This is the Time in a Bottle, which is a cover from Discovery of Witches. If you have read that series or you have watched that show, there's a really great cover of Time in a Bottle. And we're going to try and capture Time in a Bottle tonight with this live stream so that you don't think about tomorrow and we can just suspend time together doing this paradox work, doing a little self-soothing. But let's all take a deep breath together. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Yes. And just ground yourself and get cozy, because first and foremost, this is a cozy chat and this is a supportive, safe space. So happy to have you here. Let's listen to Time in a Bottle while we wait for Taylor to restart her computer because it hates us. All right. And I'm going to eat a Trader Joe's dark chocolate peanut butter cup. Girl dinner. Truly, though. I had eggs at 5 p.m. I'll shut up. Eternity passes away just to spend it with you. And if I could make days last forever, and if words could make wishes come true, we'd walk through the fields of ripening corn, and time ripening corn through us. I don't even ever know that those were the lyrics. And I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again and again I'd spend them with you. And I've looked around enough to know you're the one I wanna go through time. Meg is here. Hi, Meg. And Taylor is on her way. We should get Abigail here. Or tell her. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. So if only I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to say, isn't this a great version of this song? It's a love it. Good, I'm glad. I love it too. It's so good. It's a great cover. I'm thrilled. Taylor, you're fine. Don't panic. That defeats the purpose of our cozy self-care mental health night. Don't panic. I'm gonna post that we're live, and we'll have that Sunny Greg join us. How pretty was that song, right? Meg says, guys, my TV has a Twitch app. We're gonna be on the big screen. Meg, take a photo and post and tag both of my accounts and tag Taylor's. I can't wait to see. That's the nerdiest, amazingness thing. I think that Taylor watches her like Critical Role, and they might be on YouTube, but I think she might watch some Twitch stuff on there. Yeah. I am going to take a photo. For some reason, Instagram thinks I really love Lana Del Rey, and I do like her, respect, but like my whole feed, there's some like Lana pages that I must have followed because I liked her like wedding gown, and is giving me all Lana Del Rey now, and I'm like, I mean, respect, but it's just funny that that's my whole feed. You'd think I was like a super fan, and I'm like, I love her, but in fact, I should play one of her Once Upon a Dream from Sleeping Beauty. Take a photo. I'm trying to pause and it's delayed. There we go. Yes, Meg is gonna post it, and I'm gonna share that. Let me try it again. I heard something. Is that Taylor? Are you there? Hello? I'm hearing things. What am I hearing? It is.
Yeah, Taylor. I know. I'm loading everything.
She's loading. Let me turn this on. There she is. Miss Sabbath.
I'm not live yet.
Oh, you're not live yet on yours? Oh,
no, my OBS.
Got it. Spotted. Look at her go. There she is. Gorge Queen. I'm going to discard that photo, and I'm going to take another one of both of us here. Give a smile.
Oh, you're doing. Never mind. You're good.
Doing a photo. You look concerned. I'm going to do it again.
No worries.
There you go. I got it. Got it. Got it. The Twitches are live.
Okay, now we're cooking with gas.
We're doing it. You're a little crackly. Say something.
It might just take a minute for everything to catch up. I'm going to close as much stuff as I can, too.
Yeah. I'm going to play this Lana song. I need to make a playlist for this show now.
Yeah.
Why is it peaking?
It also might have to do with the fact that my laptop battery's at 4%.
Yeah, it's like
so it might just get better with time.
Let's do a carpool for me. It might be where my mic is. I had it here before. I also had changed the gain. Let me know, Meg, how this sounds. Does this change it at all? Does it sound good? Let me know. Unsure. What am I doing? I'm playing this song. Ah, that's a good spot. All right, so it's got to stay up here. Now we know. Humphrey is sound asleep. The Lana Del Rey is not bothering him. She's passed out on the bed all night. What a guy. We love him. All right. Let's pull some cards. And actually, I wanted to also get out. I want to do my runes tonight. Oh! What's that? I got a new follower. I hit my goal. Thank you to whoever started following. You'll be able to comment in 10 minutes since you started following me. We have a 10-minute protection spell on the chat so that you have to follow for 10 minutes before you're allowed to talk. So you just hang on. There's Taylor, and she is clear as a bell. That was it. That was why. You had to start your stream first. I'm shocked you could even join it all prior. That was great.
I didn't realize that I did that. I thought I had started. So.
Right. Oops. Oh, the song is starting again. LOL. Welcome, Taylor. Welcome, Meg. And I hit my first follower goal of 10.
Heck yeah!
Someone else just joined. And I don't know who it is yet. Because, the 10-minute... I said the 10-minute protection spell is on it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love our shared chat, too. Now your Nightbot chats are showing up in my stream as well, which is cool.
Brilliant.
I love that.
That's great. We're really doing it here. We're really learning things. We're really expanding the mind. Humphrey is still passed out on the bed. Unfazed. Unfettered.
We're already getting bots in the chat.
It's already spam.
It happens to me once a stream, so it might be me. Sorry.
It's yours. It says T Cozy need followers. Speaking of T Cozy,
cool.
What do you got there?
I have some 7 chakras tea. Ooh. Actually, I have a whole pot, but I'm not gonna lift it up.
Yeah,
and I have my
you got that at that shop, right?
Yeah, there's a metaphysical shop here in Orlando. It's got holy basil for crown.
Yeah.
Lavender. Peppermint. Hawthorn berry. Chamomile. Orange peel. And cinnamon for root.
That all makes sense.
Yes.
Hawthorn berry is so witchy.
Very good.
Yeah.
The cinnamon is pretty much the only flavor that comes through, but I don't care. It's really good.
That sounds great. Ooh, I love it. And it's got a great color to it as well. 4 of Cups I pulled for the group. Let's look at what that means here tonight. 4 of Cups.
I mean, we gotta love cups.
Huh?
So you gotta love cups.
Yeah, cups I think are like
abundance. Let's go.
4 of Cups. Oh no, you got...
Oh my god, Meg, I love it.
You got Pixely again.
I might come back.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Meg is in her moo-moo drinking decaf coffee with pumpkin cold foam. Oh my god, she has a dog by her side for warmth. I love that. Meg, here's a question. Do you get the Sunday Scaries? Taylor has permanent Scaries, and I think I probably do too.
Hey. I do.
4 of Cups. This card is an image of boredom and discontent. He is sitting sadly looking at the 3 cups while the universe Like God is trying to hand him the fourth cup from the universe.
It's the three of us sitting here.
It is.
It's
We're
the
like
three of us
divinely
sitting here.
discontent. Oh, that's so funny.
We're like, come on, where's the viewers at?
Yeah,
Where are they?
We're unsatisfied. And the universe is like, why don't you just enjoy being together? Picking up the reins of routine. Oh, this is perfect for our Sunday Scaries, though. Listen to this. The feeling inherent in... Wait, I gotta do the voice. Hold on. Let me do the voice. The feeling inherent in the Four of Cups is primarily one of boredom. And when you feel really bored, it is difficult to arouse enthusiasm for anything. The figure in the Four of Cups is clearly unable to appreciate what he does have. And is so dissatisfied that he refuses everything, even what is being offered magically. The figure in the card has all he could want and more, but he refuses to recognize or acknowledge it. If this card appears in a reading, it indicates that there is a great deal of value available to you, but if you do not adopt the right attitude, nothing much will come of it. The most constructive way of working with this energy is to confront the mood of discontent and examine it closely. 4 is the number of reality, and the mixture of reality and feelings may result in apathy. There may be a desire for something else to sort the whole thing out, and paradoxically, paradox process, the solution is actually on offer as the magic cup reveals from the cloud. Your senses may have become so dulled that you simply have not noticed what you have. Meg says, tarot ASMR, an untapped realm I've never experienced. We're being ungrateful bitches. That's the message of this card. You're still choppy.
Rude. I know. I'm trying to see.
Can you switch cameras?
I tried that and it was also blurry.
I'm supposed to be the choppy one.
I don't know why that's happening now.
I'm going to blow your mind. What if you use virtual camera?
I could try.
We could try. You will try, Master.
I said that to Jeremy yesterday.
I think I misquoted Star Wars.
No, he just says you will try.
You will try.
He says you will try.
He doesn't say Master. You will try.
Okay.
Meg, how do we look on the TV? Taylor, it looked so clear and beautiful.
Now
there's our double back.
Am I still just blurry?
Yes. I want you to be nice and clear when we do your clearing. I did not try.
Let me
Meg sent me a photo. Okay. Gonna look at it.
Yeah, in the picture I look great.
Oh, you do?
I don't know if I still look great, Meg, but in the picture she sent I looked clear.
Meg will tell us. Oh, it was Jill. Jill's here. 'Twas I, she said.
Hello.
Yes. You can join the chat in 10. Less than.
Let me see. Let me just leave the collab part and come back. Yeah. And stay live on my end.
See if it works. Oh my gosh, Meg, we look so fun. That's so cool. Yeah. Is Taylor clear for you, Meg? Let me know. That's magical. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. She is blurry now. Okay. And maybe it's me. Because my whole thing, collab-wise, looks blurry.
Okay.
She's clear again for now.
Okay. We're on a wing and a prayer now.
We are on a wing and a prayer. And you know what I was thinking? I was like, it could be me again from the browser capture on my side of you.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe.
My browser of
But
you.
I feel like I don't know. That's weird.
Because when you left just now, my laptop webcam was grainy too when you left. But
okay,
now,
well, we'll see how long this lasts.
we will. And Jill's apparently here, so welcome, Jill. We'll do a card pull for our new follower for sure. But let's talk a little, Taylor. Talk to me about, tell me about your journey to the work and your we're starting small. Talk about your journey to the work and like your journey with other modalities comparatively to the paradox process, because you've done many.
Sure.
And so I'd be interested in the similarities and differences from you in what we do.
Sure.
You know?
So my very first experience with therapy was DBT therapy, which is dialectical behavior therapy. It is based on the dichotomy between people who have an over-controlled mindset and people who have an under-controlled mindset. And there's two different sets of tools for both. And I think the interesting part about that is there's a lot of therapy speak still in it. It's very much like CBT and any real behavior therapy. The goal is to give you tools and then you can go use them in the real world, which does overlap a lot with paradox process.
Right.
However, if you are on the over, and I was doing RDBT, which is radical dialectical, which is meant to get people who are over controlled out of their comfort zone and acting like a crazy fool, which I already was doing. Like that was not the issue. The issue is that I had undiagnosed OCD, and so every time therapy speak was introduced to me, I would hone in on it, and instead of using the tools, it became the mindset through which I saw the world, and it became something that I became very obsessive about. I didn't know that that's what was going on at the time.
Right.
And then I've also done talk therapy. I've done a couple other things. To be honest, I think talk therapy is more for people who don't know how to speak emotionally at all. Like, it's for people who are just learning how to open up and speak emotionally. Once you know how to do that, for me, it's the same as like talking to my bud. Like, it doesn't do anything for me.
Right.
And so 2020 came around, and it was a year, and my OCD had gotten to the point where I was having.
Did something happen in 2020?
Who knows?
Were you struggling mentally?
But it had gotten so bad. I was having anxiety attacks 24/7, 7 days a week for like 2 weeks, to the point where I was in the ER multiple times getting just fluids and stuff because I could not eat, I could not do anything.
Right.
And little did we know, I had harm OCD, which is a very scary form of OCD because you are having intrusive thoughts about harming yourself or others. And I was having intrusive thoughts about harming my then boyfriend, now husband. And that was very scary. I didn't know where it was coming from. And so I left. My compulsion said, you got to get out of here or you're going to hurt somebody.
Right.
And so I moved across the country during the pandemic.
Yep.
And I said, Teresa, you have to help me. I am losing my mind. You have to help me.
Yeah.
And that was my intro into the paradox process. Was a very traumatic one, but much needed. And I think something that I just love about it is that it takes the therapy speak away. There's like the tools are so automatic. It is your subconscious doing the work for you, right, that I don't have to obsess about them.
Right.
So I think that's the hugest difference, is that it takes the very conscious effort of like behavioral therapy and makes it subconscious so that you can keep going about your day as you normally would, but using these tools to, reach that beautiful point of peace.
Right.
That we hope for.
Well said.
So yeah.
I forgot that was how I'm trying to like get the camera to not be pixely.
It's okay.
But I forgot that was how traumatic, where like I forgot that's the place that you came in from. Like I kind of forget as I work with you guys for years and years, like actually how badly most everyone shows up to me at first. Like, yeah, were you in Florida when we started? Where were you physically?
I feel like I was in Florida because I feel like I started with you maybe before I moved. I was trying everyone. I called my therapist, my DBT therapist, and she started doing EMDR with me right away because she
Right.
knew what it was. She didn't tell me at the
Mm.
time because she was not actually my therapist at that point, so she couldn't
Mm-hmm.
diagnose me with anything.
Right.
But as soon as I got a therapist up in Michigan, they were like, "Oh, that's OCD," and I remember being angry. I remember being like, "No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh,
How
interesting.
dare you say that?" And then getting off the session and getting on the computer and googling the symptoms and be like,
It's OCD.
"Oh,
I have OCD.
oh, okay,
I have OCD.
got it."
Yeah.
Um, so
Oh
I think
gosh.
I can't remember if we started. I think we started after that though, so I must have been in Michigan.
Yeah. I don't think you were in Florida yet, and we started pretty early on in my practice. Yeah, how many years have we been doing it
Yeah,
now? More than 2.
5. It's
5.
been
You
5
were there
years.
since the beginning, pretty much. Wild. I don't remember. I have this really
Yeah,
nice
I think you
thing
had
where
a couple.
if I'm outside of a session with somebody, I completely forget everything, pretty much. That's happening with them, which is
I love that.
a blessing. I literally don't remember most of anything that's going on. It's like our Father Leo, who used to be our priest at St. Mary's. She's a witch and she's Catholic. We can talk about that in a minute too. Father Leo, like
Same
said
thing.
that in confessionals, he leaves the confessional and doesn't remember who he talked to, what they said, anything at all. And it's the same thing for me in sessions. Until I sit back down with the person in Zoom again and we talk again, I don't really remember the details. I just remember loose. And because it has been 5 years, I'm like so in the
That's
present
crazy.
moment with you going through.
It's like your subconscious is compartmentalized.
Yeah, yeah, for real, which is great for me. Is Jill here now? Is she visible and speaking? Has she said anything? Jill, are you there? Because we want to pull cards for you if you're around. First time chatter, there she is. She said, hee hee.
Gotta do that.
Or she said, hee hee. I really feel like it's me, Taylor, making this video crap.
ASMR.
And I was like, will it be easier for your computer?
I don't know. I'm clear on my side, but that doesn't
you
mean
are?
anything.
On your stream? All right, you're fine?
I'm not sure.
It's got to be me.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm not. Yeah, I think so.
Let me look.
It's gonna make night.
Let's see. Jill is here. She's here, ladies. Jill, write in and let us know what you'd like a tarot pull on, your new follower.
She's here.
There's also another somebody who I got the ding that I think maybe we got another follower, unless it was a different ding. It's also just weird that your camera was fine and then wasn't fine, and then it was fine and then it wasn't fine. And I'm like, if I turn mine off,
I know.
turn on the
I don't
toggle
know
to
what
include your
that's
camera
about.
in the browser source there. And like, if I turn it off momentarily, I'm wondering, for your side, I'm wondering if you'll clear up, if it won't be working so hard. You know what I mean? Like, want to see
Maybe.
if we give it a moment, if it works.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, for me too. Like, I want my audio to sound good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a click on your headphones. When you didn't have headphones earlier, you were not clicking at all. But let me look on
Ooh,
as we troubleshoot on Meg's TV.
your click just stopped for me.
What?
Go to Meg. I think that was from earlier.
What was from earlier? Oh yeah, you're nice and clear
The
on your
picture that
channel.
Meg sent.
You are nice and clear on your channel. And then on mine, you're gritting me, so it must be me. Let me just go crazy for a second and stop this and start this and do this. Oh, and there's 3 of us now.
Oh gosh, no, now I'm everywhere.
Oh my gosh. So funny. Now we're
I don't need that.
It's
not
this.
that many me's, please.
It's this thing, and I wish I could get.
Do you think it'd be helpful to redo the collab?
Maybe. Since you joined after you were like not live, I'm wondering if it's like, what the hell? Let's try it.
Like, hang up with me and let's try it again.
Let's try it again. We're gonna hang up and start again. I'm gonna send a new
let's
link
just restart
and everything.
the collab.
All right, let's try it.
Okay.
All right.
See you soon.
All right. Trying it again. We're gonna see. For right now, we're good.
Okay.
So, did Jill write in at all what she wants the card pull on?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Also, your camera's turned off for me on the Twitch side. Yes.
I have my...
You sound great, though.
B on, and I can see you on mine. Maybe it's laggy.
Oh, just on... No, on the Twitch collab page.
I know.
Not on your stream.
I'm on that page, too, and I can see both of us.
Well, what in the world?
2025. I'm going to need them to get with it here.
Turn camera on. Oh.
I'm here.
I'm clicking too many things. It doesn't like it.
I had it off, and now I have it on. Yeah, on the collab, I have both of us. This worked earlier, you guys. We tested it out. But yeah, Jill, let us know what you want us to pull cards for. And then Taylor and I will hopefully get to do, well, no, we will do a little bit of work here. A little bit of paradox work. It's already 8:40. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna... We also have to...
Oh! I knocked my whole hair over.
Oh my god, I saw it. I'm screaming.
Just trying to make sure my computer was plugged in. What the hell? What the hell?
Meg said she's down.
I'm okay.
I'm screaming. Jill's asking like a deep question and you're falling out of your chair. Oh my god. And Humphrey slightly moved with all of that kerfuffle. And now he's back to being
He was like, what
sound asleep.
is going on?
I'm crying. Jill's like, I have a deep question about blah, 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 blah. And you're like, wow!
Sorry, Jill. I'm so sorry.
I started to read it and then I just saw you go out of the frame. Can you see me now, Taylor?
Oh my god.
Because my video's on.
I can't, but I'm just gonna make you a little bubble, an audio bubble on my stream, and it'll be just fine.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Well,
We're just figuring it all out
for the moment. Anyway, I do have that include my camera check bar on the collab screen on. Do you have that on? Am I supposed to have that on? You could also
include my camera.
Taylor, why don't you try to copy my...
I know where that is.
Why don't you try to copy my camera slot link and put it in your OBS or Streamlab. See if it'll pick it up.
I had it.
Maybe it went
that's
weird.
what it's supposed to be doing.
Oh, well, it's because we changed the link, maybe.
Clear?
Huh?
Maybe. Let me try.
I don't know. I'm going to read Jill's question while you troubleshoot.
Okay.
And don't fall over. Oh, no, now you're grainy again.
I will not.
Um,
It's like whenever I touch my OBS, I get grainy.
Oh, it's thinking too hard. Turn off your camera. Just turn off both cameras for right now on the collab. We're going to figure this shit out. One day it's going to be perfect. I can't wait. Jill says, how about next steps on how to better navigate all of her incoming audition rooms? Well, we love that there are incoming auditions. That is perfect. Meg said we were both clear on the television. Meg is also streaming from my channel, so that would be...
You know what's awesome?
What's awesome?
I just realized that my mic audio is turned off on my stream.
Oh,
I don't know why that's
happening. For the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's okay. They'll just miss the,
you
struggling.
Falling out of your chair. All right, Jill wants to navigate...
No, they will see it.
Right. They just won't hear the people sing. They can see the people sing. They just won't hear the people sing. Jill wants to know how to navigate audition rooms as more auditions come in. So we're going to do a 3-card pull for Jill. We're going to see what the message is. We're going to see why it's the message. And we're going to find out what to do about it. Here we go. Sorry, that was loud. What to do about it? 7 of Swords. You're carrying too much all by yourself. The struggle is your own. You're creating the struggle. Whoops. All right. What to do about it? 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is collaboration, but it's inverted. So are you resisting help? That's kind of what I wonder. 2 of Cups is kind of a loving exchange, and Cups is about emotional connection and emotional growth. Maybe you're resisting help from somebody. It's kind of what it looks like. Maybe the message why it's inverted is to stop doing that. And why is this the message? Temperance. Wow. All right. And I kind of forget what the memo of temperance is. Let me look it up so that we are exactly correct here. Like Justice, this is a card of balance. Justice represents balance through the mind. Temperance is the need for balanced emotions. How perfect. We are in paradox process land. I think I fixed something, Taylor. Am I there now? On your thing?
No, I just came back on the call. I'm not going to touch my computer at all.
Libra balance. Yeah, Jill's birthday is Wednesday, y'all. Libra energy, right? It's Wednesday, right? Wednesday? Thursday? So it's in the middle. It's coming up. Yeah, I don't know. I should be there, Taylor, on your thing. So weird. All my settings are right. Why doesn't it like us? The water poured from one cup to the other in temperance. Let me hold it up for you so you can all see. Wednesday, right in the middle, she said, yeah. So the water being poured from one cup to the other represents the need to continually blend your feelings. Temperance, one of the 4 virtues, suggests that moderation is the key to your contentment. When temperance appears in a reading, it indicates success in relationship because of its emphasis on the exchange with others in an equitable way. It suggests that it's a good time to concentrate on feelings and relationships. Feelings need to be constantly shared so that they do not stagnate. Did you all get that? You got to feel it to heal it. It suggests that it's a good time to concentrate on your feelings and relationships. I read that already. The water moving from one vessel to another reflects the angel's role as the mediator between your conscious and unconscious self, as well as the emotions from one person to another. So, what's the message? 7 of Swords. You're working too hard. The struggle's your own. Look at this guy carrying all those swords on his own. And all the 7s represent a serious struggle. All right. So 8s are the resolution of a struggle. 7s are the struggle. We have the 2 of Cups inverted, which should be a loving exchange of emotional bandwidth. Speaking of bandwidth, Taylor went blurry again. And they're inverted. So that means there's resistance to exchange of emotional equanimity. And then Temperance is how do we handle it? Get equanimity about the emotions. So that's your message, Jill. Did that resonate with you? I hope so. I'm going to send you a photo of your card pull here. And Taylor's back. I guess if you just turn it off and on, you stop being blurry again, and we'll just keep doing that. Nice card pull, Jill. Love it. So Taylor, you want to do a round? Let's talk a little bit about what we do in the paradox.
Make sure my sound is okay.
You sound great. Ask Meg. Ask Jill.
Okay.
Just say something, Taylor.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Sound good to me.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. Yeah, Jill said maybe last week's lesson. Yes, indeed. Great. There's a fruit fly in here. Oh, Humphrey. What a cutie. Gonna take a picture of him. So, Taylor, what are we working on today? What do you need some support with?
Yes. Chaos. My life is chaos.
My life is chaos. And how can
I'm dealing with a lot of complex things.
Talk to me about what's going on.
I feel like I'm just going through motions and not processing anything, and I want to be present. So throughout moving, we're still trying to get everything packed up, but it's also like my last couple days to spend with my husband. My grandpa's in the hospital. A family friend just passed away today. There's a lot of complex emotions happening, and I haven't even cried or done anything yet because it's just not. They're all just. I don't want them sitting in there. I don't want them bottling up and then erupting.
Yeah. Well, I think that the Temperance card was valid for all of us here. You've got to feel the emotions. You have to move through them, which is exactly what we do in the paradox process. A great segue there, because we all clear the emotional charge. So it's like taking the dial down. You come into a session and we gauge on a 0 to 10 scale how charged you are emotionally. And 0 is I'm cool as a cucumber, let's manifest. And what is Jeremy doing? Cool as a cucumber, let's manifest the life that we want. Let's create, because we're in creation energy, because we don't really.
He just texted me, could you sneak me some boxers out?
Oh my God. I'm going to keep talking to the people while Taylor gets her husband underwear. So 0 is feeling amazing, no emotional charge. Let's capitalize on that. Let's create, let's manifest, let's create a persona, whatever. We're working forward. 10 would be as far away from that as possible. So say Taylor comes in with a lot of anxiety. 10 would be full of anxiety. 0 would be anxiety free. You just said feeling chaotic. You also just indicated to me that I have not cried, meaning she knows it should happen and it's coming. And speaking of compartmentalizing, which we said I was doing earlier in my sessions, Taylor is also perhaps compartmentalizing. So that's what I gathered just now in that little tidbit from you. But what would you say in this moment for this round your hottest feeling is? Because in paradox process we work from the feelings, because that's the easiest way to access what's going on in the mind, where our subconscious programming is, where our patterns are, what our limiting beliefs are, and the stories we tell ourselves. So what would the hottest feeling be? Because that's the easiest way into Taylor's psyche.
I was like, what's the word that describes, oh no, oh no, oh no? I think overwhelmed.
I was literally going to say, what I'm picking up from you is frazzled and overwhelmed. Yeah. In a bit of a frenzy. You don't present that way.
Panic, yeah.
But I
Bad
know
vibe.
that. So, yeah, you just said a hot button thing, too. This is the last time you're going to see Jeremy.
Because I'm on camera, baby.
You what? What?
I said it's because I'm on camera.
Uh-huh.
I can't freak out.
No, she's like, I gotta be composed. You could freak out. We've seen it. But so you just said that the last time you're gonna see Jeremy for a while. What is the timeline on that? When is he coming to visit you while you're on your contract? By the way, for those of you who don't know, Taylor's going to do a show contract, so she's not going to see Jeremy, her husband, for a little while, which is always tense for all of us in the biz. So what's the timeline look like on that?
So as of right now, I leave Thursday in one direction, he leaves in the other direction, but we don't have any plans yet because everything is very up in the air with the apartment. Like we don't have a solid plan yet.
Yeah. All right. We need to work on that. That's triggering. Yes, we lost a family friend. That's very sad. You said your grandfather's doing okay though and is in stable condition. So that's actually not as urgent in your emotional field as this very looming unknown. And I resonate with this. I am also living the same life, so I get it. But the nice thing is I do have a timeline, and we need to make Taylor a timeline first of all. Like we can't leave Thursday without a date. That's just my hot take. I'm not giving you advice. I'm never giving you advice. But if it were me, I would be like, we need a timeline on this. We need a definite, I'm going to see you again on this day, come hell or high water. So Taylor is feeling overwhelmed and flustered and on the edge with her emotions. What number would you give that? A 0 is like not flustered really at all, and 10 is I'm extremely overwhelmed and I feel like I'm on the verge of a psychotic break. And I'm over here like, would you like to do a Twitch stream with me? And she's like, I'm at a 10 and overwhelming frenzy. Anything for a free session, sure.
No, this helped. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we needed to give you a distraction.
Like, I need this.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Bless. All right. So drink your 7 chakra tea over there on our cozy chat on our Sunday Scaries. So we're going to try and manage Taylor's case of the Sunday Scaries. So we're going to just use the key feeling clear after each one of these for the audience. I'm not going to get into any crazy keys tonight. We're going to just do feeling clear. We have a bit of a lag, so there will be a bit of a pause between my statements and your responses. But using the key feeling clear for Taylor is like a mantra meditation. It triggers a mantra, accept the unacceptable in the subconscious mind to find solutions to the problem and to clear the emotional charge that Taylor's feeling. If you guys listening want to follow along and say to yourself, feeling clear, this is also going to clear the emotional charge of whatever you have going on. You don't have to be frenzied. You don't have to be overwhelmed. You don't have to be leaving your significant other for an indeterminate amount of time. It's going to help support clearing your emotional channel and your field as well. This is where that's a little bit woo-woo, but I don't need you to believe it for it to work. That's the beauty of the paradox process. So I don't give a fuck if you don't believe in it. It works. Follow along and say feeling clear. So she's at a 10, feeling clear after each one. You ready, Taylor?
Yes.
Okay. Isn't it important for me to know that at some point, near or far, I will see my husband again?
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize that I am in the darkest recesses of my mind catastrophizing that something terrible may befall us and this is it. This is the end of the relationship.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize how fucking crazy that actually sounds? And this is not the end of actually anything.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize that this is actually the start of something beautiful?
Feeling clear.
Can I see that this is a new beginning for us, for me, for him, for the cat, for everyone involved, and this is certainly not something we cannot handle.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize I have a little asshole in my left brain called the amygdala who's telling me some really, really fucked up shit right now?
Feeling clear.
Can I see that I don't have time for that asshole? I don't have time for this.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize that I'm afraid that that little voice is going to say, well, I'm going to force you to deal with me. And then I'm going to crumple and just fall apart at 0 hour when we're trying to move and pack and get things into a pod. And I need to be productive.
Feeling clear.
Can I see the underlying message from my amygdala? May very well be, you can't.
Feeling clear.
Can I see that he is a big fat liar and I'm getting in a little bit of trouble because I'm starting to buy what it's selling me. I'm starting to buy the story that I can't handle this.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize that I can handle this? I'm just buying into the limiting belief that I can't handle things. And then compounding on top of that, the other story that I love, that's an old diehard favorite, that is, there's something wrong with me.
Feeling clear.
Can I see that there is nothing wrong with me? I just have a loud amygdala who likes to tell me terrible lies.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize, in fact, I have done this before. We have moved more than the average Joe. We have actually migrated to and fro across the country, on and off cruise ships, around the globe. No fucking problem.
Feeling clear.
Can I see I've even lived up north before? I've even gone where I'm going before. None of this is fucking new.
Feeling clear.
Why is my left brain trying so hard to convince me that all of this is brand new and you've never done it before and you can't do it and you're gonna fall apart? That's what he sounds like, by the way, to me.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize? And
He sounds like a demon.
Yeah, well, that was the goal. He kind of is. Can I recognize and acknowledge that I'm actually really fucking excited about what's coming?
Feeling clear.
Can I see there's a lot of logistical noise and nonsense? There's a lot of like adulting bullshit that needs to happen.
Feeling clear.
But none of that is fun, but it's all manageable. I've done all of these things before and I can do them again. And in fact, there's a timeline in the near future where they're all done.
Feeling clear.
Can I see that I'm actually way more excited about my future life than the current life I'm in?
Feeling clear.
Can I see that the logistics are just what have me caught up? The timeline of it all, the calendar of it all, not having a date to be like, I'm gonna see my person again.
Feeling clear.
Do I really think he's not gonna come to like the opening of the show?
Feeling clear.
Do I really think that it's that expensive to get from Florida to the Northeast Corridor?
Feeling clear.
Can I see that he can hop in a car, hop on a plane whenever the fuck he wants, and we can hang out?
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize, while the cat maybe jumps around the office there, can I recognize that I just need something tangible, date-wise, something concrete, a structure for us where I go, okay, we're not going to go more than 3 weeks until you come up. And yes, maybe we'll dip into savings or whatever, or maybe you'll be starting a new job, but this is a non-negotiable that within the next month, we're going to see each other.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize this goodbye is not goodbye, and it's certainly very temporary, and we've done 2 weeks apart before, 3 weeks apart before, a month apart before.
5 months apart before. Feeling clear.
5 months apart before. Can I recognize that we actually need this time apart in a really weird way, but that's why our higher selves are orchestrating this?
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize that we know exactly what we're doing?
Feeling clear.
That if he's watching from the other room, spoiler alert, Jeremy, you need this time for yourself. And so does Taylor.
Feeling clear.
We got to get our ducks in a row. We got to get our eggs in the right baskets. We got to get our shit together.
Feeling clear.
Isn't it important for us to know, both of us, that this is not beyond us? In fact, our higher selves have orchestrated this whole timeline, this whole series of events, and it's not for our doom and demise.
Feeling clear.
That in fact, this is for our highest good. This is for our most divine timeline. This is so he gets into the profession and the career that he most wants, and so that I get to ignite the spark of my passions again, and we both have a sense of purpose, and we both get everything that we want out of life, because it sure ain't fucking here in Central Florida.
Feeling clear.
And I see that we gave it the old college try here. We learned a lot. We grew a lot. We were here as long as we were supposed to be here. And can I recognize this for what it is? A divine call of the sacred timeline to our next quest for our safety and protection.
Feeling clear.
Good. Pause. Check back in. How do we feel? You know what I love about that is that your image was clear the entire time.
I feel like good. I feel like there was a shift a little bit to a little bit of guilt about feeling excited.
Right. I meant to cover that and my brain jumped to something else important. We'll do another round on that. So, for the people at home.
Yeah. No, and it's on several levels.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's Jeremy and the family shit going on. Like, yeah.
So, what number are you at now? You were at a 10 in feeling frenzied and overwhelmed. What's left? How has the feeling shifted? What feels better?
I think what feels better is the frenzy definitely died down a lot because I know that I've done this a bajillion times before, and even if it's messy and chaotic, it'll get done. Like it'll be fine. So I think that part is okay, but I think I've been using that to distract myself from dealing with all the goodbyes I have to say, and the fact that I do feel guilty about being excited right now just because there's a lot going on with other people close to me that are not having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So
got it.
Including my husband.
He's not having a terrible time. He's just running around without boxers, asking you to give him underwear. He's not having the worst time in the world. He's okay.
Yeah, but I'm like about to go chase my dreams and like reinvigorate myself, and he just hasn't found that yet.
Well, so is he. Because he's sure not going to find it in Central Florida. And that's what I meant by that. This is not just for you. This is for this is for everyone's highest good. Your highest good and the highest good of all. Yeah, he did not get, you guys gave it the old college try. You threw spaghetti at the wall down there. You had some success even. You had a good deal of success. And that ship what the hell is the phrase? That has run its course. So now we're on to new streams, new paths, new timelines. So let's do another round clearing the guilt. What number did you say you were at now?
I didn't yet, but I think I'm at like a 7.
Okay. All right. She's at a 7. We're not going to get as far down as we normally do because we are in front of a live studio audience, just so you know. And there's an element of group mind, which is something I do want to bring up with everybody, that when we all clear together, we clear better, actually. So it's not actually true that you're not going to get down further, but the lag doesn't help. It's slowing us down a little bit. But when everybody clears as well, we clear for ourselves and other people. And if only we had like 12 people on here, that would be like the magic sauce number, 8 or more people. But she's at a 7. Guilt is kind of the hottest feeling that's coming up now. So we are shifting the feeling, which is what we do in a paradox session. We shift out of the original feeling. We get logical about it. We zoom out. We go into the right brain. We kind of observe what's going on. And then we go back in and we do the next layer of the onion, as I like to say. So feeling clear again after each one. She's at a 7. She's feeling bad about feeling good. What a funny problem to have, but not uncommon. All right, feeling clear after each one. You ready?
Got it.
Okay, feeling clear. Can I recognize that I am not doing myself or anyone else any favors by being fucking miserable?
Feeling clear.
Can I trust that Jeremy doesn't want me to feel sad and miserable? He wants me to be happy, even though misery does sometimes love company.
Feeling clear.
Can I trust that everything is truly aligning for my highest good and his highest good and everyone's highest good? And maybe my left brain needs to get on board with just seeing things through that philosophy, even if we don't believe that philosophy.
Feeling clear.
What if I slapped on the lens of everything is working out for me, everything is working out for us? Would I feel miserable then?
Feeling clear.
If I tried on the philosophy of like everything's gonna work out, everything is actually working out, and this is what winning looks like for me and him, would I be so guilty?
Feeling clear.
Can I see that guilt actually has no place here? It's not welcome. It's actually a very low frequency emotion. It doesn't do us any favors, and guilt is certainly not a productive place to land or sit.
Feeling clear.
Wouldn't it be great if I could just be guilt-free? How do I go about doing that, though?
Feeling clear.
Let's ask ourselves why guilt is here in the first place. What does my left brain think it's achieving by keeping me feeling guilty? That's what I want to know.
Feeling clear.
Where's the benefit? What's the payoff? What are we getting done here by feeling like shit about feeling good?
Feeling clear.
Why does my left brain equate feeling bad and feeling low and feeling guilty as safety? Where did I get that? Who did that come from? Why did I think that's how we handle exciting transitions in life?
Feeling clear.
Didn't Dumbledore say, oh, I'm quoting Harry Potter, for the well-balanced mind, death is but the next adventure?
Feeling clear.
Can I see? I keep pulling the Tower card. Clearly, this is a death of sorts, a rebirth, a renaissance, if you will. And I will, because we're going to the Ren Fair next weekend. And Taylor's going to the Ren Fair of Life on Thursday.
Feeling clear.
It's Taylor's Renaissance. Beyonce who? Why can't I get excited for this girl if I only knew what was coming for her? And it's not death and destruction.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize that I'm afraid I'm going to have like this renaissance, this rebirth, this awakening, this divine, potent, lots of catchy words and phrases, this like passionate portal of awakening, and what, I'm gonna leave my partner in the dust? He's not gonna be able to come along, he's not gonna get a ticket to the show, he's not gonna get an invitation, he's not a part of this plan?
Okay, feeling clear.
Good, we're getting somewhere. Can I recognize that that's out of alignment with the order that I place from the universe? That the job is to say what we want and why we want it, not how or when.
Feeling clear.
Can I see that the what that I want includes him? I place that order with the universe. Divine goddess knows that's what we're after. That's what we want. He's included in that plan. Otherwise, Taylor is not going to be thriving. She's not going to be as happy. She's not going to be fulfilling her passions because he is a component of that for her.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize that when I rise, he rises? When I win, he wins. That when I step into my purpose, I'm leading by example and motivating him to step into his. And that together will be a very powerful couple.
Feeling clear.
This is not about accelerating my timeline and leaving someone in the dust. This is about living authentically, sparking joy for myself, and recognizing we have been a little codependent. We have been kind of leaning on each other to make us happy. But our job is to make ourselves happy together. And this 3-week period, maybe 4-week period, probably at tops, is our chance to recalibrate into what sparks joy for each of us. And he is going to be doing the same thing. He is on the same timeline. He is on the same path.
Feeling clear.
Can I see that life as we know it was just not working? It wasn't working location-wise. It wasn't working career-wise. It's not working daily routine and schedule-wise. We are not living into the highest versions of ourselves, either one of us.
Feeling clear.
Can I see, though, that it's not my job to figure out what his steps look like, and it's certainly not his job to figure out what my stepping stones look like?
Feeling clear.
Can I see that our job, again, is to find what sparks joy for each of us independently, together on the same journey?
Feeling clear.
Can I see that by me joining in misery that doesn't belong to me, we actually lower the vibration of the entire collective? That if all of us get caught up in the pain and the suffering, everyone is suffering, and there's no light, and there's no optimism, and there's no high vibration, and there's no good frequencies out there if we all succumb to misery loves company. There's always going to be some misery.
Feeling clear.
Can I see that I don't do anyone any favors by also self-flagellating and intentionally suffering?
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize I do the greatest work, I'm the best help to the collective when I am living into my purpose, finding what sparks joy, being the light, and inspiring by my actions and by living by example for other people?
Feeling clear.
Isn't it important for me to be fucking excited about the life that I am actively co-creating, the choices that I am actively choosing, and the fact that I am always in choice. And look at what it's doing for me. I'm choosing different because I realized this was out of alignment with who I really am, who I want to show up as, what I want my daily routine to look like, what I want my partnership to look like, what I want my life to look like.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize I kind of had to be the one to make these changes?
Feeling clear.
Can I see we all knew it had to be me, otherwise we'd be coasting miserable forever?
Feeling clear.
I didn't come to this life to coast. I didn't come here to feel miserable. I didn't come here to guilt myself. I came here to live into and optimize my life into its highest timeline, to choose my way into co-creating the life as I want it to look, with what I want to be making, with what I want to be doing, with who I want to surround myself with, and what I want my relationships to look like.
Feeling clear.
Can I see that I am actively choosing, and that's not a burden, it's a place of power. And from that place, Taylor is making some power moves.
Feeling clear.
Are they stressful? Yes. Is there an element of the unknown? Sure. Can I handle it? Absolutely, because I chose it and I'm creating it.
Feeling clear.
Good. Pause. Check back in. What was that like for you? What feels better? And is anyone still here? How are other people doing who are following along?
Well, I feel like I feel like I kind of figured out what my brain has been up to. And it is a learned behavior. Like you just nailed it. I feel like there's a lot of low vibration emotions coming up for me because that's how I signal to people around me that I need them and I need help and they can't leave. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure who needs your help. No offense, you're a great helper, but I think everyone needs to learn to help themselves down there.
No one needs no, the other way around.
Mm.
The other way around. Like my biggest fear right now is that I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna get a phone call. It's like, you know what? I just decided it's not the way to go, and that's the end of it. And I think what I've been doing without necessarily knowing is projecting this victim attitude of no, I need you. Like I need your help. Like please come follow me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
What number are you on now?
Like a 4.
Good. What feels good now? And Meg says, the Who's have spoken. We are here, we are here, we are here.
I feel like obviously knowing what my left brain is up to is it just takes everything down a notch because you're like, okay, dude, I see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous. But I think I'm at it for it because like that's a hard fear to get rid of, especially like you said, without any kind of plan going forward.
Yeah, you guys need a date. You need a timeline. Aw, Queen Christine's here, says, appreciate the pause to listen and process the messages. The pause is inadvertent because of the lag on the stream, but I'm glad everybody's following along and clearing with Taylor. And thank you, Taylor, for being open and vulnerable. Yes, Queen. Thank you to you for watching. And thank you, Taylor, for sharing your vulnerability.
Yay.
And yeah, everyone can relate to this. So you're stuck at a 4. What would you say the hottest feeling is that's left? Just abject fear.
Fear.
Yeah. Yeah. I said it and then there was a lag and then you said it and then I knew you would hear me saying it after you said it, meaning we were very much fear. On the same wavelength. Exactly. Amazing. Iconic. Incredible. It's another tower card moment from us where I'm like, fear, and she's like, fear, and then she hears me in her ears going, fear. Fear.
No more tower. Go away, tower.
Sunday Scaries. Abject fear. Yes. Do you want to do one more non-lightning round because of our 5-minute lag?
I mean, let's go for it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. I almost said direct face, but feeling clear after each one. You ready? Last round, only a couple minutes because we need time for my favorite segment, you guys, called What Dat Moon Do, Girl.
What that moon do, girl?
All right, she's at a 4. Let me know when you're ready.
I did it at the same time as you on my end.
We did it in sync for reals.
I'm ready.
Okay. Can I see that I'm usually terrified?
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize I'm scared sitting at home? I'm scared by myself. I'm scared on a plane or a train in a car. I'm scared all the time, and that is my default mechanism. So what's new for...
Feeling clear.
The witch has spoken. She's always afraid. So why is this any different than any other time in my life that I have, in fact, successfully navigated?
Feeling clear.
Can I see my left brain going, you're too scared to do the thing? Can I see that I'm going to do the thing anyway, so I might as well get on board and try and have some fun?
Feeling clear.
Can I see that it's my job to have a good time anyway, even though I'm a little scared?
Your Nightbot.
Just my Nightbot offering crisis intervention in the middle of
Feeling clear.
It's appropriate. That's why I put it there. Can I acknowledge that I am on a safe path? So what do I have to really be afraid of? And I'm actually going back to a familiar place where I have an actual literal coven and I'm very looked out for. I'm very looked after. And my partner is but a 2-hour plane ride away.
Feeling clear.
Can I see that I should just be excited about next weekend, and that's about as far as I need to take it?
Feeling clear.
Can I trust that everyone is looking out for me, and I seem to have forgotten that I have divine guides, angels, ancestors, and a whole team of ascension beings and light beings who are absolutely protecting me at all times and are like, what is she scared of again?
Feeling clear.
Can I see that they're all like, Taylor always gets like scared right before it gets really fun.
Feeling clear.
And I see this actually just goes to really, really deep root misprocessing of a somatic experience. With us who have OCD and anxiety, and maybe on the spectrum a little, fear and excitement, well, we know they feel the same.
Feeling clear.
Somatically, same experience. Heart racing, blood pumping, constriction, pupil dilation, sweating, and our nervous systems don't know how to process it. My nervous system doesn't know how to process how actually excited I am about this, because then it just goes, oh, but the logistics. It's easier and more comfortable for us to live in fear because fear is the feeling we're more familiar with.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize Jill's right? In the comments, she said, and may we all take the same note. What is she scared of again? Noted. You have got this, Taylor.
Feeling clear.
Isn't it important for me to know there's a timeline in the very near future where none of this is bothering me anymore? And in fact, spoiler, I'm a little annoyed that she wasted a lot of energy on this.
Feeling clear.
Give it 2 months. And she's going to be like, oh my God, he got a job. We got the apartment. We're here.
Feeling clear.
And then she goes, what was I so worried about again? And she echoes her divine light being counsel. And they go, exactly what we said 2 months ago, bitch.
Feeling clear.
Can I recognize fear is an illusion? It is false evidence appearing real. And I just got a little afraid because I started to believe the false evidence my left brain was pulling together for me. Very feebly, very poorly, on a very thinly built house of cards.
Feeling clear.
Good. What was that like? How do you feel?
The excitement started coming out. I mean, there was nothing blocking it anymore, so that felt really good.
Good. What number?
I feel pretty good. And it is kind of like, why am I wasting my time feeling miserable when I am actually fine and there's a lot to be grateful for? I think I'm gonna say a 1.
Yeah, we'll allow it. There's always room for improvement.
I don't think my whole soul believes it yet, but we're there. We're getting there.
Yeah. Good. I love that. Good. So what's your key takeaway? Well, talk to me about how that felt. Talk to me about what shifted.
I'm like, I gotta get to work now. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, buddy.
I think the main takeaway is when you say your fears out loud and you realize how ridiculous they are and you use paradox to get like objective about it, then they just kind of disappear.
Right. Boom.
They're not real.
Not real. That shit is not real because you are going to be safe here. You got everything figured out. You're going to get an apartment. You already have it, by the way. You're going to like be there momentarily. He's going to be like, you know what's going to happen? Speaking of clarity, I have it. What's going to happen is he's going to be like, oh no, I'm so sad without you. I can't be down here by myself. I'm just going to come up and we'll figure it out. And then we're going to get an apartment in like a day. And he's be like, I'm here. And then he's going to be like, well, she has a life and she
I've
has
offered
things to
that.
do. And he's like, no, I'm here with nothing to do. Guess I better find the career of my dreams. You're leading by example.
Oh, we both need it. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good work. Thank you for sharing. Feel lighter? Feel physically better?
We've been living with the misery too long.
You have been. Real.
Yeah, actually, I do.
Good. So, also Queen Christine's here. If you want a tarot pool, find your passions, just comment in the chat and I'll do a pool for you. What you want a message on, what's the message, why it's the message, and what to do about it. We'll do a 3-card pool for you. But now it's time for our favorite section called What Dat Moon Do, Girl? And I'm going to play the song because we promised ourselves we would play the song. A classic, Harvest Moon by Neil Young. Because it's the harvest moon tomorrow. So if you got crystals, put your crystals out tomorrow. So, Harvest Moon by Neil Young, because it's the harvest moon. And yes, find your passions. If you want a tarot pool, just ask us what you want to know in the chat and we'll pull some tarot cards for you. And let's see. Tomorrow, what that moon do, girl? Oh, I have to do my John DiLibretto from Echoes voice. All right, here we go. Is the sound okay, Taylor, on my music? There's a full moon rising.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
The full harvest moon of 2025 occurs on Monday, October 6th. Jesus Christ, I fucked it up already. Let me try again. I'm trying again.
How many minutes are in 500 minutes?
How many minutes are in 500 minutes? When was Abigail born if she's 25 years old? That was on our last live. You guys can see that if you missed that.
And I said, Teresa, it's 2025.
Moon ASMR,
God.
another new experience. Okay. The full harvest moon of 2025 occurs on Monday, October 6th at 11:47 p.m. Eastern. For my central folk who are watching, that is 10:47 p.m. Central Time. For my Mountain Time people, that is 9:47 p.m. For my Pacific Coast people, that is 8:47 p.m. And for my Alaskan and Hawaiian folk, it's the hour before that. I've lost track. 7:47. Past closures or new beginnings or not yet. Specify that for me. Find your passions. What's the full question? Give me a little more context. Past closures and new beginnings or not yet. Yeah, give me the like a little more. Oh, Humphrey just did a big stretch. We'll pull him on soon. All right, this October full moon. Oh, by the way, you guys, this October full moon is also a supermoon, meaning this full moon will appear larger and brighter than the average moon and is notable for its late arrival, as the harvest moon typically falls in September. So that's interesting. This is the latest harvest moon we've had. And I remember last year it was like September 26th, because with the harvest moon, I don't think I'm misspeaking, or maybe it's the autumn equinox. One of those two, and they're usually very close together, is the last time that farmers can harvest their crops. Otherwise, you'll be like plagued with bad luck with your crops. And so they are like, that's their cutoff. No more harvesting. That's why it's the harvest full moon. Like, you can't harvest anything. If there's any corn left in the field, you leave it for the fae or for nature. Like, you leave it to bless your crops for the next year and for it to like fertilize the soil. Like, if you missed some and you didn't get to it, you leave it. So they've actually, I guess, had more time this year, which also kind of makes sense because the trees are also changing later this year because it's been quite dry out especially the Northeast in New England. Neil Young, calm down with the harmonica. It's probably a little invasive in our chat conversation here. So also, just so you guys know, this this harvest moon, supermoon, is the biggest supermoon of the year. So this is as big as the moon's gonna get. So if you have a clear night tomorrow, she's gonna be that like massive Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin moon tomorrow. So fingers crossed that it's nice and clear, because this is as big as the moon looks all year. This is the superest super moon. So the most super of the moons. So the harvest moon typically falls in late September. It will appear low on the horizon and will rise at roughly the same time for several consecutive nights, offering prolonged viewing. What is that? I was like, did my air purifier my air purifier just kicked on high. Am I being poisoned? What's happening? Why is the fan on my air purifier like popping off? Not me getting distracted and Neil Young replaying. That was so weird. Maybe it was a ghost. It says my PMI is 1. Very good. Taylor's just quietly falling apart over there laughing at me. I don't know. Humphrey is unconcerned. All right, so let's pull... Oh, there she is. There she is with the message. Queen Christine, find your passion. She's right here. Thank you all for coming to tonight's live stream. Hopefully we grow this little show of ours. And Taylor's video has been crystal clear, so thank you to the technology gods for that. And next time we won't even have an audio lag, so that'll be...
My OBS crapped out, so it's just...
So weird. All right, let's change the song. We're going to get a little witchy again. We got to play Season of the Witch. For the card pull. Christine says the lag was perfect, and I believe her. She's always right on the money. All right, so the question is, do I still need to... Here's the question for the tarot. Hold on. I got to put the hat on. Taylor's gone. Taylor, where'd you go? Oh. She's coming back. All right. The question is, do I still need to learn lessons from the past I haven't been ready to learn yet or let go of yet? I feel I have to let go, or I feel I have let go, but maybe there are more lessons to learn. Well, we know there are always more lessons to learn. That's a given. But let's see what the message is, why it's the message, and what we need to do about it. Taylor, where'd you go? Aw, Poochie. There she is. She's back. All right. We're going to pull for... Humphrey, are you sweetie? Let's see. What are the lessons we need to learn? What do we need to let go of? Are there more lessons? Well, yes, but are we going to get them the hard way is, I think, the question. Are we going to have to keep really learning these lessons, or did we learn these lessons? Are we good to go? Have we integrated? Have we alchemized the lessons? I think is the question. All right. Let's see. Ooh, 3 of Pentacles inverted. Money block. Queen of Wands is what to do about it. Oof, or why that's the message, excuse me. and what to do about a Knight of Wands. This is a fiery spread. This is a pentacle and 2 wands, and the wands are upright. So 3 of Pentacles. Let's look. This is a money thing. Might actually be a good card, except that it's inverted, which is not ideal. 3 is the number, and the number shall be 3, and there shall be no more, and the number shall not be 4. Okay, Monty Python breakover. 3 is the number of completion. The 3 of Wands suggests that the first stage of your enterprise has been reached. Taylor, I like that Monty Python reference. So that's good. Find your passion. Did you hear that? The first stage of your enterprise has been complete. But it's inverted, which indicates to me that you're not acknowledging that. You may not be acknowledging the completion. You may not be acknowledging that you're actually further along than you realize. I think that might be definitely a message. You might not realize that you've completed level 1 of your upgrade, and it is fully alchemized. It is fully integrated. When this card comes up in a reading, it often implies as someone who has set out to achieve something and has fixed on a particular goal, thinking of it as the end result. However, I lost my place. It transpires that the point originally considered to be the end is actually only the beginning. So what you thought I will be happy when syndrome, the ending, is not. You're actually at the start of the true destination, the true journey. That's appropriate for you. You and I both know that. So the 3 of Wands describes this kind of experience. Having reached the initial completion, it becomes clear that there is still a long way to go and much more to do and to discover before a real end to this journey will be in sight. This revelation can, of course, be either disappointing or exciting, depending on how you feel about the prospect. The element of fire, though, this is Pentacle, 3 of Wands. Sorry. Well, this is meant to be read, apparently. The element of fire, which you have in these other 2 cards, is responds positively to inspiration and, in fact, the vision. And the challenge can sometimes be more exciting than the final achievement. The results achieved in Wands is satisfying, but by no means the end of the road. Okay? 3 of Pentacles. Let's see where the blocks are. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles combines initial completion again. So 3s are about like thinking you completed something, but maybe you didn't. Of the 3 with the earthy element of the Pentacles. This card suggests that a certain level of achievement has been reached. Yet the building is not yet finished. Indeed, there is still a long way to go before the completion. So concrete progress has been made. That's what both of those cards are saying. Perhaps in work or establishing something solid at home. This could take the form of getting an apartment, buying a home, or you've acquired some sort of actual basic structure. Hi, Apple Moose. Oh, Apple Moose has little feathers or little wings. How precious. This card suggests that the basic structure is sound and the finer details do have yet to be carried out. So that's great. So what's the message? The message is you've started and you finished level 1, and now we're moving up to level 2 in the creation of the structure of your new life. So congratulations. Take a victory lap. That's what this card is saying. Take a victory lap. We know that you don't do that enough. Take a victory lap for how far you've come, and that there's a version of you who's so proud of how far you've come, because she is like, hi. She is like, I always knew you had this in you. I always waited for you to show up like this, and now you are, and you're closer to the version of you that you want to be than you've ever been. So huzzah. So take a victory lap, please. Please, please, even if things don't look complete or where you want them, take a victory lap, because you are more complete. You are closer to where you wanted to be. And Taylor is just overcome with compassion that she's gagging because it's such a good card pull. Who's was Apple Moose?
Everything's fine. That was a great read.
It was great. It was
great. It's a great read.
So Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, two great, powerful cards for a powerful queen. The Queen of Wands is an interesting mix of fiery enthusiasm, optimism, and ambition. She has a sincere wish for a relationship and a satisfying home life. She's a real-life friend, but an anonymous on Twitch. I'm going to have to figure out who that is. They'll tell me. I mean, everyone should be kind of anonymous on Twitch. The Queen of Wands is connected with the zodiac of Leo, which is both fiery and fixed. So there's a sense of boundaries connected with the Queen of Wands. So if this card comes up, it suggests an aspect of yourself that needs to be developed. It might include versatility and creativity. The Queen of Wands is a generous friend and willing to share any good fortune. She possesses such qualities as loyalty and dependability. And at the same time, she does not suffer fools gladly and can become impatient if she feels she is being used. This sounds correct. She enjoys admiration and is happy to be center stage. She represents an event. It's likely to be a lucky break. So what's the message? You've leveled up, my friend, and you are further along than you think. And, oh my God, I can DM you who I am or keep it a mystery. Up to you. DM me who you are because it's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to be awake all night wondering who the hell it is. I can't handle the suspense. Scorpio does not like surprises. So, what to do? 3 of Pentacles inverted. You have leveled up. Take a victory lap. You may not have the full structure, but you've laid a foundation and it's solid. The Queen of Wands. Don't suffer any fools, but know that you are philanthropic. You are generous. And it's okay to be center stage. And why is this a message? Knight of Wands. So let's read the Knight of Wands. Charging forward with the Knight of Wands. Oh, I think I know who it is. I think I figured it out. I think I know who it is. I have 2 guesses, and I think one of them is certainly right. The Knight of Wands is a wonderfully extravagant figure. He's an adventurer by nature and possesses such qualities as strong intuition and vivid imagination and the ability to make the ordinary into something extraordinary. When the Knight of Wands appears in a reading, this is what to do about it, all right? What's the message? Why does the message? What to do about it? When he appears in a reading, he's usually bringing about changes in internal and external ways. So that would imply that you are integrating lessons, and sometimes both. If the Knight of Wands represents a person entering your life, it might be a volatile yet exuberant character, immensely creative and confident. Ooh, okay. I'm not mad about that for you. In fact, he's so confident that it never occurs to him that he may fail, so he takes risks and chances without batting an eyelid. He's, as a result of this supremely positive attitude, he's often highly successful. The Knight of Wands can be connected with the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, the seeker of knowledge. Wait, is that your sign? I can't remember what Find Your Passion sign is. I'm trying to remember birthdays. Can't remember. Sag kind of sticks out to me, though. Anyway, if this card represents an aspect of yourself, maybe that you need to develop some more of your fiery optimism and enthusiasm and embody it and meet life with a smile rather than a frown. Ooh, Capricorn. She's a Capricorn. That's why we get along so well, because Craig's a Capricorn. Kelly Legaretta's a Capricorn. I got a lot of stubborn goat energy around me. I love it. That's my vibe. Those Capricorns that dig their heels in.
I'm a Cap Moon, baby.
She's a Cap Moon. Yep. I love my Capricorns, obvi. Like, they're my vibe. I'm going to text you this. Yeah, I need to know who Apple Moose is.
Also, I don't know if you guys can see my incense smoke is like swirling onto my screen.
I saw it earlier once.
Witchy.
It went by.
Yeah.
It was so good. I think our lag is less.
That's what I think. I rejoined the call and I think it's better now.
Oh, it is a lot better. It's like still a little bit, but it's not like 5 minutes like it was. We like took a nap in between every line of like clearing.
It was interesting.
I could eat a Trader Joe's peanut butter cup in between every line of clearing. I was like, snack, clearing, snack, clearing. Oh my God, Humphrey. He's sleeping with his little mouth down. He's like this.
Oh my God.
Are you okay? He's like, what? And now we'll bring out the cat. Apple Moose joined, and they started following me, right? I hope so. If you started following me, you get a tarot pool. So I will do a pool. Oh my gosh, thank you, Find Your Passion. So apparently you need to live a little louder and a little fierier and a little more, And I'm for that. Gosh, Apple Moose. I have 3 guesses now who I think it is based on the way that they're talking. Humphrey, come say hi. And then we'll see if we are going to pull Apple Moose a card.
Here comes the baby.
Hi. Here comes the baby. Humphrey. This song has to stop. We heard it. Thank you, Lana. We heard it twice. Here's a Humph.
Look at that guy. Look at that guy.
There's their clue, you guys. Oh, shit. Maybe it's from the Coven. Is it somebody from the Coven? Because they just said, did you see that, Taylor? They just said,
yeah, I don't know. This may be a person that I don't know, but you do.
Yeah.
Confirm or deny, Apple Moose.
Gosh. They didn't message me on Instagram. Anyway, Humphrey's here and ready to do your card pool. Last time I saw you was last year.
Okay, does not know me.
Does not
Only
know
knows
you.
you.
Well, they could still be in the
A
Coven.
little mystery game.
That could denote a Coven member because you haven't been. Don't cry and don't catch yourself on fire, Humphrey. Look at the baby. Oh,
That's a big baby.
he's just a baby.
Just a baby.
Oh my gosh, we have 1 minute left. Apple Moose, let us know if you want me to pull a quick card for you. And then we're going to sign off and say goodnight and thank you all for coming. Humphrey, say thank you all for coming. Thank you very much for attending the second live stream. Thank you, Taylor, for participating willingly. And we worked out those technical difficulties
My pleasure.
pretty swimmingly. We did really well. And
Yeah.
if you guys liked
We
it,
did it.
follow. If you really liked it, share the... Yes, I'm ready to do a card pull for you. I just need to know your question. Ask your question. And then we'll do a quick card pull and then we'll go. Because I've got to watch the Great British Baking Show. Look at this.
Important things.
Yeah.
Another solution for the Sunday Scaries.
Another solution
British
is to
Baking
watch
Show.
Great British Baking Show.